Hello and welcome to the 2020 DRL Sim Tryouts. I'm your host, Tony Niddle, and today marks tournament number 5 right here on week 3 of the Tryouts, where we crown our 5th winner to add to the 12 pilots going to the finals on April 2nd. Now, there's still time to register and fly in the tournaments. Once the sim is downloaded on your machine, all you got to do is go to the Tryouts tab from the main menu, complete the 3 required heats, and you're automatically registered for all of the tournaments in the series. Then all you have to do is click on the tournaments tab from the main menu and start your qualifier. Now, players will have 30 minutes to complete their fastest time on the leaderboard and get the top 24 will be placed into the bracket. Now, 4 groups of 6 will battle it out. The top 3 from each group will move on to the semifinal round, where 12 pilots will turn into 6 in the final round, and 1 lucky winner will get a seat in the main event on April 2nd. Who will it be? We'll find out tonight. And don't forget, guys, there's plenty of ways to win in DRL, not just from the tournaments. You guys, we have the participation awards, where all you have to do is participate in at least 6 of the tournaments throughout the entire series. It doesn't mean you need to place into the top 24 bracket. All you have to do is start the tournaments, get into that qualifier, at least get through that qualifier phase, and that will give you enough to be enabled for the participation awards. We also have the tune-in awards, where all you got to do is send us a tweet. Tweet at Drone Racing League or Drone Race League on Twitter using the hashtag DRLSimLive, and you'll be entered into the drawing to win some money. So if you guys want to win some cash today, make sure you're tweeting many times over and over and over to get yourself into that tune-in award. Don't forget, guys, there's weekly leaderboards, there's regional leaderboards, and there's even rookie leaderboards for those of you that barely just started flying recently within the year of 2020. You guys are eligible for that one. Now, we got an exciting show for us today. Sorry for the delay, guys. We had some technical issues, but we got them all sorted out, I think. I think we're all good to go. You guys let me know in the chat. We've got you guys over here on YouTube. We got you guys on Twitch. We got you guys on Twitter over there, so welcome, everybody. Hey, everybody. What's going on, Grook, over there on Twitch? FPV Kev, what's going on, man? Philip Blaster, hey. Hancock, what's going on, guys? Exciting show for you guys today. Really excited for our guest host today, which you guys all know him as as one of our reigning champions, I should say. Paul Nurkala, ladies and gentlemen, the big Nurk. What's going on, Nurky Nurk? How are you, man?
You know, I am pretty good despite coronavirus. I'm a little.
Can you hit mute on Skype? We got you coming on like double echoes going on here. It's like a robotic Nurk.
Hey,
there you go. Now you're good to go.
I would be able to compete. No, no, I'm super excited to be here. I'm a little bit under the weather, so I might be kind of coughing and working my way through it. But I'm excited to see who's going to take that win today. Yeah.
Lots of exciting stuff, and you've been all over the place. Not only have you like excelled in your racing career, but you've just turned drone racing into this crazy thing. You're creating amazing films of different types, whether it be commercials, promotion shots, part of TV shows and movies, whatever you could possibly do. You're out there doing it. What is it that you've got going on?
Well, I actually just got off a couple phone calls for some pretty big stuff coming up. I can't tell you who or what or anything yet, but be looking out for that. It's going to be pretty sweet.
Oh, man.
Some of it coming right back to the community. Some of it being introducing more people to drone racing.
Yeah.
Actually, maybe I could do a little bit of an exclusive here. So a little bit of an exclusive. I can't tell anybody really, but as long as you guys don't share it too much.
Don't share it, guys. There's only 243,000 people watching, but don't.
Only that.
Keep it to us.
I did a shoot recently with a special guest star, introducing them to the FPV for the first time. I'm gonna pull this up on my phone and show you guys really quick.
The little sneaky peek, guys.
Yeah.
I like it. I like it.
Some of you might recognize this guy. So this is the photo.
Ooh, can we see that?
And right here on the right side there.
Yeah, who is that?
None other than Mr. Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Oh, look at that!
So we got some pretty cool stuff coming up with that. So just that ends there.
Yeah,
that's all I can share. But yeah, it's been a dream come true to travel around the world, to get to introduce people to FPV, to fly FPV in cool spots, capture cool things, and bring that all back to you. So
yeah, that's freaking awesome. Well, congratulations on all your endeavors. You've been just an amazing person in the industry. Going back in the days of creating train chasing videos and getting in trouble with that, and going on these crazy adventures all over the world. There's a lot of stories that could be told from you, and that's amazing.
That video still comes up every time.
Yeah, well,
every day somebody is just like, hey, by the way,
we got to have fun with it, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I'm just pulling up the YouTube chat from you guys. Captain Crazy's dad's in the house. What's going on, man? How are you? Welcome again to the show. Gene Carlo over there on YouTube, thanks so much for joining us. Be Free Bail Bond says, what's up, pilots? How are you, man? Amari in the chat telling you, Nurk, to tell him about the Call of Duty stuff, Nurk. Oh, yeah. I don't know if some of you guys had seen that video that I think you put out there, but it's pretty amazing stuff. Go and tell them a little bit about that.
Yeah, so I got to work for a company called TAC Gas. They're a production company that basically goes out and works with a bunch of different military or military adjacent brands.
Yeah.
And they just schedule these really cool shoots, and they brought me out to fly a Squirt and 5-inch for the shoot. I put together a whole reel with all the footage that we shot, but we got to go onto a gas and oil platform, into an oil field, into a swamp, all this kind of crazy stuff. And I got to film these really hardcore dudes. They're none of them are actors. They are all they're talent, but they're for real. And all of the equipment that you see in the video is for real, live rounds, all this stuff. It was pretty awesome to be a part of that.
That's got to be one of the most epic things to be a part of. Is there a link available online for these guys? Maybe you can drop it in one of the chats, or
I can
throw it out there for them.
Into the Twitch chat.
Yeah, that would be awesome. So for those of you guys watching on Twitch, you guys can get that link. But also, you guys can just go to Nurk's website. I'm sure you've got it on your website too, don't you?
Yep,
you've got everything on your website.
Yeah, you just go to http://nerk.tv.
Yeah,
and that goes right to my YouTube.
I almost forgot, and I'm so sorry about that. But we got the man behind the scenes, behind the curtain, pulling all the strings over there, Mr. Travis Daly, FP Vegan. What's going on, Travis? How are you, man?
What's going on, guys? Just hanging out back here again, backstage, but you can't see behind the curtain. Sorry, guys.
No. Hey, way to be quick on those technical issues that we were having earlier. I don't know what the hell was going on, and sorry we missed your guys'. We weren't able to give you guys that long intro video, but that's okay. We went straight to the action for you guys, but we got it all fixed. I think it's working well. Let me know, guys, if we're having any issues anywhere else. YouTube seems to be working okay. Twitch seems to be looking good. How's Twitter looking, guys? Let me know.
Twitter's good.
All right, good. Guys, the qualifying has already started for the tournament today. You still have time, though. It's 20 minutes left in the qualifier if you haven't already qualified for today's tournament. All you got to do is go to the tournament tab in the DRL sim, click on today's tournament, enter that, and start your qualifying right away. You've got 20 minutes to set your fastest time. Remember, the top 24 guys on the leaderboard will get put into the bracket for today's tournament. If you're not in that top 24, you're going to have to try again on Thursday. We'll have another stream, another tournament at 9:30 p.m. Eastern. And then again next week, the same time on Tuesday as today's, and the same time on Thursdays as Thursdays as well. So keep those going, guys. Get in those tournaments as often, as many as you can. If you want to get in that participation award and get some money from there, you got to participate in as many as you can. Even if you think, man, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this. I'm not up to par. I'm not quite as fast as these guys. Don't worry about it, ladies and gentlemen. Just get in the tournament and fly in those qualifying rounds. Just complete the track once, guys. It doesn't matter what that time is. That will get you in the actual participation awards, and you might be able to win some money, ladies and gentlemen. And the more and more you do it, the better and better you get at all this stuff. And I think, Nurk, you can attest to that. The best way to get used to flying in tournaments or in races and dealing with those nerves and the pressure of it all is just by simply doing it over and over as often as you can, right?
Yeah, I can't remember who told me the first time, but I've taken it to heart, is that the only way to get better at competing is to compete.
Yeah.
And at whatever level that is, on whatever thing that is, whether that's you're out go-karting, you're out playing basketball, whatever. The only way to get more competitive is to compete.
That's exactly. You're so right. From the Twitch chat, guess who's back from the dead? Hell yeah, baby! It's Halo Walker. I hope he gives us those amazing predictions again today. This guy, ladies and gentlemen, Halo Walker in the Twitch chat, has been giving us some of the best predictions we've seen out there for who's going to win these tournaments, and he's been spot on almost. I would say probably 80 or 90% of the time, if I'm not mistaken. It's been fantastic. So.
I wish we had the drone duels app for the sim.
I know. How cool would that be? Yeah, that would be a lot of fun. Maybe there's a way we can do that in the future. Soundest Monkey 9 FPV over in the YouTube chat. What's up, man? How are you, brother? Welcome, bro. Welcome. Thanks so much. FPV Kev, hey man, AJ FPV, one of our previous winners in there as well. A big good luck from Star to everybody from the chat. Let's check out today's track, ladies and gentlemen. Let me show you guys a video if you haven't already seen this amazing track that Mr. Travis Daly made for us. I'm going to give you guys a little sneak peek right now. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Again, say that again. You said you like the one ladder and the split S. Yeah.
Yeah, because I hate ladders, but I like the ladder split S kind of that's kind of a unique take on that. I like that.
You know how good it feels to hear you say that you hate ladders? Because I thought I was one of the only people that just absolutely can't stand them.
I've taken a lot of crap for not liking ladders, because people are right. It's a really good obstacle for a drone, right? Because it's just like a mid-air zone, which I guess that doesn't matter as much on the sim, but it's just it's fun to fly, and it requires a lot of practice and a very specific thing that's not useful to the rest of racing. And I don't know. It's not my thing. I'm not a huge fan of ladders, but this is a good take on it.
I tell you what, let's find out what you guys think. Let us know what you guys think about ladders. Send us a tweet at Drone Race League. Use the hashtag DRLSimLive. Tell us whether you like ladders, hate ladders, don't like them like us, or maybe you got a different opinion on it. Maybe you think that they are necessary for racing. Let us know. Tweet at us. I want to see those tweets pop up on my screen, guys. Let me know. Meanwhile, let's take a look at the tournament today, guys, and what we're dealing with. Who's in the top 24 so far? You guys have 14 minutes, 46 seconds left to finish your qualifying. Get into the top 24, guys. There's a lot of you out there that are flying right now. Let's take a look at those results. Popping up number one on the screen as it stands right now, Orange Stuff with a 1 minute flat 40. Manny himself right behind him, 1 minute 66. 1 minute 92 for Dolma. Adrone, Halo Walker in the top 5. Shames, Longcat, What's Up, Burf, SK Dare. And I know Mr. Turner over there is going to be telling me, hey, show me page 2. I got you, bud. Grook, Free, Scrappy, G-Man, Cloud, Tree, Gamer, Vizzy, Bernie, SFPV. You guys are 11 through 20 as it stands right now. Looking at who's on the cusp of the cutoff from number 24. Zut FPV, you are the number 24th person right now with a 103.33. That's the time to beat. Ladies and gentlemen, you're striving to beat that 103.33 right this second. But in another minute, that may be different. Imperious FPV, you're in there. Captain Crazy, Jayfern, Zut, you guys are 21 to 24. OGs, the FPV Circus, Sanayan or Snyan, I'm not sure how you say that. Flying Ryan, Frenzy, Tribal, you guys are just a shake off from missing it. Just barely. Hancock says, why am I not surprised to see Orange Stuff in first? Laughy face, dude. No joke, right? The guy's insane. He just barely missed it out. If you missed last week's tournament, by the way, if you missed Thursday's tournament, you missed an epic tournament. Go back and watch the recordings later on when you get a chance. It was a freaking phenomenal tournament. Orange Stuff just barely, man, just barely missed it. Today's his day. I think we're going to see him rise to the occasion and get that number one spot today. We'll find out. I'm excited to find out what Halo Walker's predictions are over in the Twitch chat. Nurk, of course, we're going to get your predictions as well, probably a little bit after the racing has started. Based on the leaderboards right now, looking at page 1 of the qualifier, do you have any predictions as to who you think will get this overall win today?
You know, I've seen Orange Stuff and Manny himself climbing to the top of every single leaderboard of all time. But I don't know. It seems like once the racing starts, maybe there's a little bit more going on that's keeping them from topping it out during the actual heat. So I'm always curious to see what they're gonna do. Always a huge fan of Dolma and Shames. The Shames, especially with Heart of America. Like, he's my teammate, my buddy. I want to see him succeed. We got Amari in there the first week.
First day. Yeah,
we're gonna have Sky in there before too long, I'm sure, as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm excited to see what you're saying about Halo Walker being able to predict everything.
Dude, the guy does it all the time. He's great.
It's cool to see Grook's up there too. I didn't realize that he's been crushing it that much. Is he still on a Xbox controller or whatever?
He's not. He has graduated to the Tyrannus.
All
but
right.
we do have a guy who is using a PlayStation controller who's right here in the number 10 spot right now, and that's SK Dare, and he is using that PlayStation 4 controller 100%. The guy.
We gotta push this out to the consoles now.
I know, man. I know. I can't wait. Don't forget, guys, what's at stake today. These guys are fighting for a spot in the final event on April 2nd. The top 12 guys, the 12 winners from all of these tournaments will move into that final event April 2nd, and only one of them will become the next DRL pilot in the 2020 season. So if you want to become that next pilot, make sure you're grinding the sim, make sure you're getting in your hours, make sure you're getting that stick time, and getting on those leaderboards, ladies and gentlemen. Could be you. It could be. All right, jumping over to that next screen. We have 11 minutes and 4 seconds left. Let's go over and take a look at one of the fastest times on the track and maybe get that fly through of what they're doing and give you guys a little bit of help. If you're watching and you're flying and you're kind of wondering, how do I get past that section? How are they doing that and doing it so fast? Well, I'm going to pull up that time. And let's see. Who do you think the number one time is overall on this leaderboard? Is it Amari? Is it Orange Stuff? These guys have been some of the number one guys on the leaderboards. Let's find out. Week 3 tryouts track, by the way, guys, if you want to fly. Oh, look at that. It is Amari with a 59.78, the fastest time on the overall leaderboards.
Let's go Midwest.
Right there, baby. Team Heart of America from Amari. 59.78 for him. Let's take a look at that crazy, crazy replay as I get that loaded up. Timothy FPV over in the Twitch chat says, dude, between Orange, Manny, Halo, too many top pilots, really hard call. It really is, man. It really, really is. But I don't know, man. I don't know. It's going to be an exciting race today. I'm excited to see what happens. Hancock says, I modified the Xbox controller to fly the sim, and he's laughing.
Can you send pictures into the DRL Discord? I want to see that.
Yeah, drop a picture in the general channel for us if you've got some of that modification.
Did you just drill into the stick and then just put stick ends on it?
I know that's what a lot of people definitely do, and it does work for them. Real quick over in Twitter, Rumo, what's going on, Rumo? Says new to FPV and got instantly addicted. Love the show and hope I'll be able to join the tournaments in the future. Rumo, I hope that one day you're in here with us and I'm calling your name in the middle of a race, brother. Keep on grinding, keep on working at it. And if you ever need help with it flying, let me know. Hit me up. You can find me on any of the social medias. I'm happy to help you out. I'll even do one-on-one lessons with you if you like it, man. There's a few guys in the chat that I have done that with for sure. It's been lots over the years, but I'm willing to help you guys out. So let me know, man. Here's that number one time from Amari, ladies and gentlemen. Here's his. Let's pull up his FPV and watch him take this course.
Yeah, let's judge him for a bit.
Yeah, he's doing a really good job sticking tight on the inside of those turns. Now, what I want you guys to look at is how he takes the exit of one turn into the entrance of the next. So he's lining up these turns where he's basically creating them all as one obstacle as opposed to taking them one obstacle at a time. You got to shred these things together, right? So he's turning his drone around. He's already got preloaded turns going through that ladder. That was a beautiful transition to that ladder. Matter of fact,
oh my gosh,
I want to go back to that ladder and watch that from an outside orbit view. Let's take a look at. I'm going to slow this time down a little bit. I'm going to go 50% speed as he takes this ladder, so you guys can kind of get an understanding of what it is he's doing.
Yeah, if only he flew this smooth in real life.
Ah! All right, that was a bad angle, so I'm going to give you another one of that real quick, guys. All right, watch as he approaches through. He's already turned around right there, guys. Look at his drone. He's letting the momentum carry him through this gate as he passes through. Already turned around here. He's turning. Look at him. Already turned around there, letting that momentum carry the drop into that split S section, and then he's out. You gotta remember this guy's 50% speed right here, guys. So we're not seeing his overall fast speed through that section. There's 100%. Back to normal. Let's go back to that ladder section. There you go. Look at how tight he is to that pole. Man.
And he knows how to stay on that pole.
Yeah, right. I'm going to leave that one alone. Oh, I love it. I love it. Amari asked Nurk if he's ready to race me and what? I missed the message. Amari was sending me a message privately. I don't know what it said.
Yeah, he's trying to get you to throw me under the bus, but I think you just ruined that for him.
So this is Amari's fastest time. He's the #1 guy on the leaderboard as it stands right now. A 59.78, ladies and gentlemen, on our Tryouts Week 3 track. You guys got to get in there. Let's go back to the tournaments tab and figure out how many more minutes we have left to qualify because it's almost done. Ladies and gentlemen.
6 minutes and 50 seconds.
Yeah. Oh, thank you so much for giving that update. 6 minutes, less than 50 seconds left on that. So just a little under 7 minutes left until qualifying is done, guys. You guys still have a chance to get in there if you haven't already done your qualifying. You got a few minutes left, so get in there. Oh, Hancock says, got to go back to my college class. See y'all later. All right, brother. Have a good day. Enjoy your classes. Stay smart. We'll see you on the next one, bud.
Ooh.
Hash Miner says these guys are nuts and have mad skills over on the Twitch chat. You're not wrong, man. You are not
FPV Kev asks,
wrong.
what's on the whiteboard? It's mostly competitors' moms' phone numbers.
Oh! Oh my God. Because we already know you keep their pictures of you and their moms next to you at the cockpit, ready to go, right?
That
was the best.
One of the things that my dad has always told me is age and deceit will always win out over youth and ability.
Well, there you go.
So I gotta, I gotta keep some ammo loaded.
Yeah. 5 minutes, 45 seconds left for you guys. If you haven't already qualified for today's tournament, get in there. You got a few more minutes left. Let's go back to the leaderboards and take a look at who is #1 on the board. Orange Stuff sitting in the #1 spot, 1 minute flat, 40. 1 minute, 61 for Dolma moving into second place, manning himself down to third. A-Drone in fourth. Halo Walker in the #5. How's he flying and setting these crazy times and still continuing to chat it up in the Twitch chat? I don't know how he does it. But
yeah, take a break once in a while. Yeah, I appreciate that.
Shames, Team Heart of America in the #6 spot with a with a 101.25. Long Cats in there. Gamer was up. And Burf, your top 10, ladies and gentlemen, 11 to 21. How does it look? Well, SK Dare has now moved down to a #11 with that PlayStation controller. Grook in there was originally an Xbox controller guy. Now he's moved on to a Tyrannus controller. Vizzy in the #13. Free, Scrappy FPV, G-Man, Cloud, Tree, Bernie FPV, and SFPV, Mr. Colby Cortola in the #20 spot. On to page #3, 21 to 24. Oh, SFPV, as we switched pages, got bumped down to 21st position. OG's #22, Imperious FPV, the #23 spot, and Zut FPV still holding on to #24. 102.80 for him. Jayfern, you're just barely missing it by a shred, man. The FPV Circus, Captain Crazy, Snyan, Hondo, Flying Ryan, you guys are just barely off by about 2 seconds or less. Get those times in. You got a few more minutes, ladies and gentlemen, until we start our bracket. Our top 24 guys move in to the pilot cockpit area, okay? Let me see how much time we got left. 4 minutes and 6 seconds. Thanks, babe. Until we start it off. Got to get that G-Fill going, man. Halo Walker's over there multitasking, baby. Yeah, no joke. Raphael says, Canoodle, I've been pestering you with requests on Discord. Thanks for being available and responding to everything. Just got started with drones. Good luck, everyone. Hey, brother. What? Yes, that's right. Yeah, Raphael. Yeah. Absolutely, man. I'm always here for you guys. You let me know. I'm in Discord. I wake up, I hit my desk. I'm here all freaking day. So if you guys need anything, best way to find me is hit me up in Discord. Somebody asking a question from YouTube. Is there a way to watch the replays of Top Runs Sim Freeze track? Now, so if you guys want to watch some of these crazy times, you guys can do that from the leaderboards in the DRL Sim. Okay, so from the sim main menu, scroll all the way to the right, click on DRL leaderboards, find the track you want to look at, and then you can hit the replay and watch any one of these guys' top times on the track. So make sure you get into the game. And by the way, the DRL Sim's on sale, ladies and gentlemen. $10, it's half off. $10, ladies and gentlemen. So get the copy of the sim if you haven't already done so. 2 minutes, 50 seconds left till qualifying's done. We'll see how this goes. Nurk, did you happen? I know we kind of like rushed through things a little bit this afternoon. Did you happen to get a chance to fly this track yet?
I did not have a chance to fly this track yet. Yeah, I've been on the road for the last like 14 days.
Oh gosh,
with like a couple minutes in between, and then also came down with coronavirus or whatever this is.
Oh, don't say that! You're gonna jinx yourself.
So no, I have not had a chance to fly yet, but it looks awesome. It looks really fun.
Okay, well later on today, maybe if you get a chance, I know you got some stuff going on after the show, because we already talked about it earlier. But if you get a chance, I want to see you fly. I want you to fly these tracks and just let me know what you think. And I'd love to hear your opinions on some of these things. And we're always looking for new ways to kind of throw these people off a little bit.
Less ladders, man.
Less ladder. This is the first ladder we put in one, actually. I think. I don't think
one too many.
Too many. Trav, can you confirm we put a ladder in there before? I don't think this is the first one, right?
First ladder of this tournament, the tryouts.
Yeah. Is that right? Yes.
That's correct.
Okay, good. Just making sure. All right. Thank you, sir. Devil's Reject says the video Kanoto put up about dive gates was super helpful. Yeah, there's some videos in the Discord channel for those of you guys out there that want some help that I've put up on teaching some people how to do certain maneuvers, dive gates, split S's, etc., that kind of stuff. So you guys can always hit me up, and I'll be happy to send them to you as well.
Oh snap! There was a prototype drone visible on frame this whole time.
Oh,
hey, no, it's too late.
No, they'll clip it. They'll go back. The recording's there. They're gonna zoom in.
Actually, I don't know if you could see it on the framing. No, you can't see it on the framing.
Okay, it cuts it off. Good. All right, ladies and gentlemen, 1 minute left. Look at the top left corner of the screen next to qualifier. 1 minute left to get those times in. So which means if you haven't already started your flights, there's a good chance you're not gonna be able to finish. But if you're already in the middle of one, make it count all the way to the finish, because it could be your fastest time, ladies and gentlemen. Less than a minute, and we'll get our quarterfinals and our top 24 bracket going. Oh, Halo Walker said he already put a clip out.
I like this comment from OSG Flight. I think I'm going to be dead by the end of this series with all this strain on my heart.
Yes, you're so right there, man. I tell you, the adrenaline rushes that you get, the nerves that you're dealing with in the middle of these competitions, it's intense, and it's definitely not an easy thing to deal with. But the more and more that you guys do it, the better it is for all of you out there. So make sure you're getting into these competitions. Like Nurk said earlier, the best way to deal with competitions is simply by getting yourselves into competitions, right? So don't forget, guys.
5 seconds left.
5 seconds left. Tune in awards, guys. Tweet at Drone Race League on Twitter using the hashtag DRLSimLive. You'll be entered in that drawing to win $100. 3 of you guys today will win $100. So if you want to win that, make sure you get those tweets at Drone Race League. Use the hashtag right there below it, DRLSimLive, and that'll get you in there. Canoodle, are you in a closet? No, that is not a closet. These are freaking plantation shutters, my man.
Even if he was in the closet, he definitely hasn't come out yet.
That's right. I have not. Not yet. I haven't. Maybe later. I don't know. We'll see. Wait,
so when the I got a technical question actually.
Yeah.
So when the timer expires, are you able to finish the round you're on, or is it cut?
No, I think it cuts you off. Travis, you can confirm that for us, but I'm assuming you're done. Yeah. Like it chops you off, right?
Dang.
It chops you off as soon as the time's in. Yep.
Yeah.
And just an update, guys, from the race manager here. We've completed the qualifier. We're moving on to the quarterfinals.
Yeah, baby.
Nightbot calls out the every episode to date thing. That's really funny.
Oh, I put that in there because you. By the way, guys, if you're in the Twitch chat or if you're in YouTube, maybe wherever you might be, Simon Saucy, this is my full-time job, brother. I work for DRL, man. Wherever you guys are, if you guys go to Nurk's website, you guys can go to paulnurkala.com/every episode to date of the Drone Racing League with dashes in between every one of those words. You'll go to his website where he's got a link for everything on there, guys. So, all right, Nurk, we got to get into the spectate booth in the tournaments tab. Are you in there? Do you see that spectate button for group number 1?
Yep, I'm in.
All right.
So does this go each individual and then of the quarterfinals and then semifinals and the finals?
Yep. Yeah, we're going through each group. So right now we're going through the first group number 1 of our quarterfinals from our top 24 guys. You know what I didn't do real quick? Let me go back and give you guys the names of the top 24. Here you go, guys. Orange Stuff, Dolma, Manny himself, A-Drone, Halo Walker, Shames, Longcat, SK Dare, Gamer, Bernie FPV, Was Up, Burf, Vizzy, Grook, Free, Scrappy FPV, G-Man, Cloud FPV, Captain Crazy, Tree FPV, Scooby, SFPV, OGs, and Imperious FPV. You guys are the top 24 for today's tournament. And our group number 1, guys, we're looking for Orange Stuff, SK Dare, Gamer, Scrappy FPV, G-Man, and Imperious FPV. You're in group number 1. Group number 2, Doma, Longcat, Bernie, Free, Cloud, and OGs. We'll see you guys in a little bit. Group number 3, Manny himself, Shames, Was Up, Group, Captain Crazy, and SFPV. We'll see you guys a little bit later. And our 4th group for the quarterfinals, Adrone, Halo, Walker, Burf, Vizzy, Tree, and Scooby. All right.
SK Dare says he can't get in.
SK Dare, what's going on, man? Why can't you get in, brother?
Ask him to restart the game. We'll give him a couple minutes.
I don't know if you heard that from the voice of God, but can you restart for us, SK Dare?
Wait, God is Canadian?
Yes, he is. He's right there in the top corner.
Just so you know.
He's up there in the corner. That's him, ladies and gentlemen. The voice of Travis Daly.
Let there be maple syrup.
Yes, exactly.
Let there be Timmy's.
SK Dare, get that restart going. We'll see you in here in just a minute.
On the 4th day, God said, let there be Tim Hortons, and God said it was good.
Oh, Nurk, you got a trophy back there behind you. Tell us about that bad boy, huh?
Yeah. It usually doesn't live there. So yeah, I am that asshole that just shows up with a big old trophy. This is my DRL Allianz World Championship 2018 trophy. Just to remind Amari and all of you guys that dare to enter the sacred ground of DRL that this is what you're up against.
Yeah, that's really, really big. And so is the trophy.
Yes, it is. Actually, well, because yes, that was funny, but like it is actually like made out of airplane parts. Like this is a real airplane propeller. Like this thing weighs like a solid 25-30 pounds.
No joke. Well, there you go. It's Lee TV over in the Twitch channel. Says Dare and I rocking the console controllers. There you go, guys. If you're new to FPV, maybe you don't have an RC controller yet, don't worry. You guys have, maybe you have an Xbox or a PlayStation controller. You could use those in the sim. Get your flying on, learn, and compete with
modded controller.
What's that?
Said, oops, sorry. Did that guy ever post his modded controller?
I don't see it. Whoever that was. Oh, there's SK Dare. He finally got in there. Okay.
Controllers. No.
Looks like we finally got our first 6 guys in this group here.
Let's get the first race started.
All right.
You guys ready to go?
Yeah.
SK Dare is winning for profile pictures so far.
I know there's a couple things in the chat I'm trying to catch up on. Sorry, guys. Remember, if you guys have questions for us, make sure you're tweeting at us. Use the Twitter. Use the Twitter, guys. Tweet at Drone Race League. Use the hashtag DRLSimLive. That'll not only get the question over to us, but it'll also get you in the Tune-In Awards where you can win $100, ladies and gentlemen. All right, race number 1 of group number 1 of the quarterfinals is about to start. The drones are being loaded in on the podiums right there. SK Dare finally made it in.
What's the difference of times for qualifying? Like,
what do you mean?
Like from...
I'll get that for you.
Yeah.
What their qualifying times were?
What's the difference
between
the top
1 to
and
6?
the
Gotcha. Okay, yeah.
least?
We'll get that for you. All 6 up in the air and through this course, the giant ascent and the drop back down. It looks like Orange Stuff in the red drone already in the lead as he goes through that tunnel. Gamer just behind him in the yellow drone. Look at how tight to the wall Orange Stuff takes that turn. Already gaining some distance, but Gamer trying to keep on his tail, not letting him pull away too far. Orange Stuff still doing a great job in the number 1 position. Here's SK Dare's view in the blue drone as he screams along this course. Currently in 3rd place, just behind Gamer and Orange Stuff. Through that Emmelman, now the up top, the scream up, drop down again. Gamer going for the hard pass. SK Dare ends up taking it, moving into 2nd place. Gamer now in 3rd place, catching up to Orange Stuff in the red drone in the lead. Orange Stuff still in 1st place. SK Dare in 2nd. Gamer in 3rd. On to the ladder. Tight to the inside. SK Dare, a beautiful drop, but a wobble coming out of it. That allows Gamer to make the pass. He moves into 2nd place. G-Man now in the mix in the purple drone. On the way to the finish. Gamer takes 2nd just behind Orange Stuff and G-Man in 3rd. SK Dare. You were right there, brother. 2nd place dropping to 4th with a 104.01. But it's Orange Stuff In the red drone, who gets first place with a 101.55? Ladies and gentlemen, your results after heat number 1. 10 points on the board for Orange Stuff. Gamer with 7. 5 points for third place. That's G-Man. 3 for SK Dare. 1 for Imperious. And 0 for Scrappy so far. 4 more heats to go in the quarterfinals group number 1. I say we just keep on moving. What do you guys think?
Let's keep going.
I'm gonna do a quick technical review. It's Scrappy starting really late there, so I'm just doing a quick review on his run.
All right, sounds good. We'll wait for that to come in. Meanwhile, I got a question over here for Nurk from Twitter. Nurk, how much damage does the Racer 4 take when you fly it into the basket at the end of a race at full throttle?
That's a great question. I'm going to answer it in 2 ways. First of all, not that much. Second of all, basically, when we come to a race, the Tech Ops crew prepares for us 600 identical drones.
Woo!
That's 1 drone for every pilot for every heat. So you don't reuse the same drone twice. So that allows us to fly into the stop gate, the finish gate, as fast as we want. So, we're probably a little bit more... we could probably be a little more gentle on that landing, but because they bring enough drones for us to have a new one every time, we're able to go full bore all the way through the end of the race.
Well, there you go.
That being said, I think that some events, the finish gate is a little bit more rough on the drones than others.
Yeah.
Like we did Minneapolis this year, and because our finish, we started at this like super high gate and then pretty much dove all the way down to the concourse floor. We were pretty much spiking those bad boys into the ground. And like Tech Ops was like, come on guys, you're ruining all of our drones. And we're like, it's not our fault, we didn't make the course.
Yeah, it's true, right? You're just flying the drones like you're supposed to.
Yeah, exactly.
Update from Race Ops here. Heat 1 was good. We're moving on with heat number 2.
All right. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Halo Walker, what's up? I see you tagged my name, but I don't see a comment from you. Let me know. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Heat number 2. Off the blocks through the gate number 1. It looked like G-Man in purple might have got that whole shot, but then quickly falls to the back of the pack. It's Orange Stuff and Gamer in the yellow and red drone all the way to the front. On the scream up and back down. Orange Stuff still in the lead. Cuts the inside turn tight. SK Dare was about to have that. Ended up swinging wide. That allowed him to drop back to 3rd place. Now into 4th place in that blue drone. Watch SK Dare as he goes through this ladder. Watch that blue drone. Trying to take the inside line. Moves into 2nd place. Great job from him. Holding on to that run. The dive back down. SK Dare back into 2nd place. Scrappy FPV in the green drone now coming into the mix. Moving ahead from 3rd into 2nd. Falling back down. SK Dare tight to the inside on the drop. That allows him to get back into 2nd place. Meanwhile, it's still Orange Stuff in the front of the pack. The red drone, number 1 through this track as it goes now. SK Dare back on that ladder section. Loses his mark. Scrappy jumps ahead of him and then falls back through the split S. SK Dare back into number 2 spot. Scrappy in the 3rd spot. In the green drone into the finish. Orange Stuff, SK Dare, and Scrappy. You're 1, 2, 3.
Scrappy made a big improvement from last round with the whatever happened at the beginning. Now he's up into 3rd place, and I hate to pick favorites, but I kind of want to see SK Dare move on pretty far into this championship, just because he's doing something different than everybody else. That's pretty cool to me.
SK Dare usually does get pretty far into these things, rocking that PlayStation controller. So we'll see if he can get all the way to the finals again today. Let us know what you guys think based on what you've seen so far. Yeah, Scrappy's in there as well. Halo, he didn't see them. Oh, man. You think it's G-Man? Okay. Predictions from Halo Walker, ladies and gentlemen, in the Twitch chat. 1st, Orange Stuff. 2nd, SK Dare. 3rd, not sure. Probably Gamer, he says. But then he changed his mind, so I don't know. It could be. What's going on? Is we're waiting for this guy to get into the finish, or...
We are. While we're waiting for that, I can answer that question you had earlier, Nurk. The difference in time, and the top 24 is just over 2 seconds.
That's it.
And Orange Stuff with a 1 minute .40, and then we have at 24th position was Imperious FPV with a 102.78.
Ah, okay. There you go. So that was the information he's giving you guys based on their qualifying times from this group, from number 1 to number 6 on this group so far. Heat 2 is done, and 20 points are on the board from Orange Stuff, 10 for SK Dare, and 7 from Gamer, but he had a big mishap there in that last round. Not sure what was going on but it didn't seem like he was able to finish. It looked like he forfeited. Is that correct, Trav?
That is correct. Yeah.
All right. Halo, there it is. First and second are safe, but third is really unsure in this one. Okay, gotcha. If I could, I'd change mine to third to Scrappy, he says. All right, we'll see what happens in that one. Here we go. Heat number 3 underway. What's going on, Eric?
my dog decided to come visit.
Oh, gotcha. We're looking through the eyes of G-Man and the purple drone as he goes down with a big fumble and drops all the way to 6th place. Let's switch over to Orange Stuff, who's not in first, or he is in first. Here he is in the number 1 spot, that red drone. Look at the pack just behind him. And it looks like Scrappy in the green drone, Gamer in yellow. Where's SK Dare in that blue drone? We should see him in just a moment. There he is, inside but high. SK Dare goes way up there. Gamer dropping really fast through that next section. Orange Stuff just continuing to dominate on this pack, not letting anybody get any closer to him than they already are, if not already pulling away.
He is pulling away.
That's insane. Here's Scrappy in the green drone as he goes through the ladder, just behind SK Dare into the split S. Big fumble from SK Dare as he goes down, drops to 5th place. That's going to hurt him. Scrappy now moving into second with a 102.76. Gamer in third. Here's Imperious as he wraps up the end of this round. SK Dare was able to get in there in the number 5 spot with a 105.52. Not his fastest, that's for sure. But that fumble just before the finish that's tragic. Now, Nurk, you've been involved in mistakes just before the end of a race. Damn. I mean, what do you do in between heats?
Throw him under the bus.
Yeah, well, everybody has. Everybody has. Anybody who's racing has royally screwed up before the end of a race. Yeah. So, but the question is, what do you do between heats after that screw up? Do you dwell on that? Do you think about that? Do you think about your mistake? Or do you just move on and think about the next race?
You just got to move on and think about the next race. It's you got to think about each race as its own battle, start to finish. If you start to dwell on mistakes, the only thing you can think about is success. You've got to stay positive. You got to stay focused on the next thing. Even when something looks like it's not going to go your way, you never know, right? Yeah. You look at, for example, Minneapolis level 4. Vanover took a commanding lead and Gab kept pushing, but he was still a little bit behind, and Vanover made a mistake, and Gab wins the whole level because of it.
Yeah.
You gotta just focus on doing the best that you can, flying your own race, and sometimes you make a mistake, but you forget about that and take on the next step.
Excellent advice for you guys out there. If you're inspiring pilots and you're trying to figure out the way to beat these guys, the way to beat other people, the way to be competitive in these races, what Nurk just said right now was key. So if you didn't catch it, somebody clip it so for other people, because that was solid advice. Here we go, off the blocks and into gate number 1, and it was Gamer in the yellow drone, first one into the whole shot. Looks like Gamer now pulling into the lead. Quickly, though, Orange Stuff in the red drone on the up and down in first place as Scrappy now moves to second. Gamer falling all the way back. It looked like 4th place for a second there. G-Man's eyes in third as we go through that tunnel, but Orange Stuff still in the number 1 spot. Tight to the ladder. Orange Stuff already out of the ladder as the rest of the pack finishes up well behind. Look at this commanding lead that Orange Stuff has through that drop section. At least a second or two ahead of the rest of the guys. Imperious in the orange drone trying to make his mark and move up to the front of the pack. Not able to do so. Here they are on the drop. Scrappy and Imperious, you're 2 and 3. The battle for second is fierce through the tunnels. Look at 4 pilots next to each other as they come out and go towards that ladder that's next here. Imperious in the orange drone comes out ahead. Scrappy now trying to move into position for second place as they drop through the next gate and on to the finish. Orange Stuff takes it. Imperious gets second place and Scrappy in third. G-Man in fourth. SK Dare with a wobble out there. That set him all the way back to 5th place, and Gamer hits the forfeit button.
Yeah, Gamer smashed into that last gate, got stuck in the top. It just was like I was watching him the whole run because he had a good view of everything that was going on, and oh man, it was brutal.
What a bummer for him. 4 heats are done, and Orange Stuff has clinched his spot, moving on to the semifinals. Got 40 points on the board, but the battle for second and third are still very much at stake. Ladies and gentlemen, Scrappy with 17 points, G-Man and SK Dare and Gamer all have 12 points. However, G-Man has the faster overall time, so he's given the higher ranked position in 3rd place. SK Dare currently in 4th, Gamer in 5th, and Imperious in 6th place. Oh, not to discount, Imperious is also in the mix. to get in
Pierce
there.
is the lowest qualifier, and he just took second over top of the 7th through and lower qualifier. That's awesome.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've got a crazy battle going on for 2nd and 3rd place. Who will be moving on to the semifinals with Orange Stuff? We'll find out. Heat number 5 about to start. Ladies and
Scrappy's
gentlemen.
definitely gotten an advantage, but it really could go any way.
Right? No kidding.
Imperious, if he gets 2nd place, again, that's 18. That's enough to push him over top of Scrappy and into 2nd place.
We'll see what happens. The last heat about to start as the drones load in on the podiums. Thank you so much, Ray. I appreciate that, brother. Here we go, off the blocks and through gate number 1. We're going to stay in the eyes of G-Man as he follows the rest of the pack and currently 3rd place. We're missing a pilot, though. I don't know if FP Vegan has something going on with
Yeah,
that.
do a restart on that.
We are doing a restart. Okay, gotten the confirmed word from race officials. We are restarting this heat, ladies and gentlemen. Match was terminated. We're going to get, oh, what's going on? I got to restart, guys. A little technical issue. We get one of these guys back in the mix. For whoever
Yeah, that
missed
would
out
have been a bad situation for Scrappy to not be able to compete in that heat, considering that he's...
Was that who it was? Scrappy wasn't in that one?
Yeah, because he's running in 2nd place and has the most to lose, I think, from that situation.
Crash RC over in the YouTube channel says the times being posted by these pilots are fast, but what amazes me is the consistency of the times from heat to heat. It's insane, right, Crash? It's just unbelievable how fast these guys are and how consistent they are. Wish Pewds could be part of the DRL commentators. Who's that? Laggy and buffering a lot here. Well, check your connection, man. Refreshed. Yeah, restart that stream. Maybe that'll work for you, bud. Trav, I got to get back in there. For some reason, it pushed me all the way back out. Trav?
It's starting, it looks like.
Yeah, I'll have to do another reset for you. I didn't realize you were not in there.
Yep. It kicked me all the way back. Aloha Kev, what's up, man? How are you in the Twitch chat? Welcome. Thanks for joining us, brother. Love a bit of DRL live, he says. Yeah, I'm getting some hard frame drops over here.
Do you want to let's get through this this match if possible, and then maybe you can do a restart on the game.
It's not the game, it's connection or something. I'm getting quite a bit of frame drops. So if you guys are noticing the stream is laggy, the stream is laggy. Hoping that this could somehow fix itself.
Not to add to the problem, but as I'm watching my stream of the stream, it's buffering every probably.
Oh yeah,
20
no,
seconds.
we're dropping 30% of the frames right now.
Yep.
Not sure why or what's causing that. I'm in there, but we're still dropping a lot of frames. Yep, we know, guys. Everyone in the chat that's telling us that the stream is lagging, we are aware. It's not you guys, it's me. Hang tight just a minute, ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies. I gave the computer corona.